Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
I have a runny nostril.
So, it's been a while. It's been a while since we had a video where it was just us. And I feel lonely now. I miss Matt. We're snowed in here. We're down in Louisiana, and so we got a lot of snow. And roads are all like
That's a
closed
weird
and stuff.
sentence. We're down in Louisiana. We
Down
got
in
a lot
Louisiana,
of snow.
we got a lot. Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right. So anyway, this song came out just a couple of, like maybe a week ago.
Yeah.
Maybe less. I don't know. But we're reacting to "The Price of Grace" by Convictions.
Of course, you know that.
I knew the
read the
minute.
title.
Yeah, I knew the minute this dropped that we had to react to it.
Oh, yeah.
We just haven't had time. And so, I've been told that this is probably the heaviest song Convictions has put out. We will be the judge of that. It probably is. Now, as for the theme of the song, I read, behind it and read the meaning. Or, I didn't read the meaning, but I've heard, what it's about. And so, Alright, so anyway, let's get on to it. And we got the lyric video right here. 3, 2, 1, go.
A lot of metal bands now are using a lot of electronic elements and stuff in their songs.
Circles through circles, spiraling around the room. This circle, I'm in denial, lost in the setting of your silence. Lost in the setting of your silence.
That
Already-
intro is such a low intro.
Already, I have kind of a complaint. There's not a lot of low ends. It's very piercing. The high end.
Done with multitude.
They're shrieking, scraping this is just...
I can't see a light, there's no reside, I'm finding nothing.
Filling empty bottles, drinking myself sick. Smash my soul to pieces, and
so
I'm
heavy.
beneath my chest. Malice fills the void. Malice fills the void. How could you leave your family behind? You embraced your demons and gave in to suicide. You deserve to survive.
Oh, I got goosebumps. Oh, God.
Lost beyond the grave, found your own way.
I don't know how I feel about that kind of transition between the heavy parts and then this chorus.
The chorus sounds like Secrets.
Huh?
Like the Secrets, the band Secrets. Sounds like that. Now that I think about this, this whole song sounds like Secrets.
Sorry, I didn't hear
Hey
you.
man,
It doesn't matter.
I know you may not ever get the chance to hear this, but just wanted to tell you that I love you. One last time. I've never felt so alone. I don't know why you did it. Didn't you just say something? Why didn't you just warn me? Can't even go back home, because you're not there anymore. You're my brother. I would have done anything for you. I miss you.
What happened to brothers forever? You said we'd grow old together. I'm reaching out to the heavens. Can you hear my voice?
God. Oh God.
I feel a pain in my shoulders. Do you feel that?
Yeah, me too. That's from falling on ice. So anyway, into thoughts time. That was beautiful.
It sounded a lot like Secrets with a little bit of Loathe. And a little bit of Avion. Wait, no.
No, actually, yeah, I
Avion.
can hear Avion
Yeah.
in there. That's probably the only band that I hear in this song that you mentioned. I mean, Loathe maybe just because of pure chaos, but...
Yeah, just because the chaos thing. Chorus was very, very Secrets.
Chorus sounded like Convictions. It was a very Convictions chorus. They do choruses very well. My only complaint... Actually, I had 2 complaints. No, I had 3 complaints. Sorry. There are 3 of them. Alright, so the first complaint was it was very harsh because there was a lot of high end. It was missing some of that low end
It was
and
harsh
bass.
to listen to.
And so the guitar kind of sounded more like a ear-splitting noise.
For the verses, it literally
Yeah.
sounded like he was just shoving his guitar through a, grinder.
Uh-huh. And I mean, I'm sure if I were listening to it on my, speakers and stuff, it would sound better. But it was missing a lot of bass that was supposed to push the guitars through. And since it didn't have that bass, the vocals, the screams, didn't quite fit. Until, the end, when he did the gutturals and the really low screams. It kind of fit then.
Well, what I think, in a lot of songs, the heavy bands that do the, scrapes and, you know, shoving your guitar through a grinder, the bass, that literal bass, can't really do all those shredding things. And so, a lot of the time, when you're writing bass lines for parts like that, you'll play a couple notes, but during the scrapey stuff, most of the time, there's nothing for you to do. So
you can play the bass note. No, but I'm talking the low end in the guitar
well, that's what I'm
itself.
saying. And in the guitar itself, it's missing low end. But I mean, you're doing scrapes, you're sweep scraping, and doing a lot of harmonics, and so there's going to be a lot of high end.
Yeah.
But that bass, that actual bass, isn't there to accompany that and give it a little low end, because it's what am I supposed to do?
Alright, so my second complaint was the transition between the verses and the chorus. I don't know why, it just felt weird because you're in this chaotic verse, and then it goes into this kind of soundscape, clean section. It just didn't sound right. I think they could have found a way to lead it into the soundscape first, and then lead in from there to the chorus, because I thought the little transition part before the chorus, I thought it led into the chorus well. It was just needed something to lead the verse into that transition space. My third complaint was the song structure itself and the composition. It felt extremely chaotic, and it was just going everywhere. And I mean, sometimes it's a good thing, but in this case, I didn't feel it served to the song. Now, I mean, for the actual
for the topic,
theme, it fit very well just
yeah.
because of how chaotic. I mean, when you're going through something like that, there is no structure in your mind. It's like going everywhere, and it's chaos. And so, I think the composition fit the topic very well, but just as a song, just to listen to it, I don't think the actual structure of the song fit very well together until after the second chorus. The ending was beautiful. I have no complaints past that point. But you look at a band like Loathe, New Faces in the Dark, it doesn't repeat a single thing. And it just goes everywhere. But they have beautiful composition work, and the way that they lead into different sections of the song just perfectly fit. I think that in this song's case, There could have been a way to kind of lead between the sections of the songs and have each section be something memorable. But then again, like I said, the topic of the song definitely fit with how it sounded. That's literally the only complaints I have. How about you?
Those are pretty much the same complaints I have.
I mean, the complaints don't even ruin the song for me at all. Like, they're just very minor things that I noticed. As a song, I think it was an amazing song. Probably one of the best songs that Convictions has put out. A big thing for me was the audio recording, the spoken word type thing. I don't know if that was a real audio recording from a phone call or something, or if they did it for the song. But there was just something about it that felt very sincere, and that's what almost every band that does a spoken word section in their song in which they're reciting something or they're trying to be serious, it sounds so dry. It sounds just, they have no emotion in their voice, or they have too much emotion in their voice. No one is able to do it right at all. Not that I've seen.
Take some notes from Cam Smith.
Yeah.
If you can find a video of him explaining how he writes his lyrics, it'll help.
His is all spoken word. And he actually puts this sincere emotion in his voice as opposed to, okay, spoken word thing, I just gotta get this track. It's actually meaningful, and this kind of spoken word audio recording thing, it was meaningful, and it
did just that.
So that was a big plus for the song. This is probably the first song I've ever heard that the spoken word thing actually hits. And then past that, the low kind of thal sounding parts were stinking amazing. His lows are magnificent. And then the breakdown.
The breakdown is pretty dang
You
good.
Deserve to Survive. God dang it. I've seen people have been memeing that and just going to heck with it. It's amazing. I'm
all down for memes, but to be honest, I find that really disrespectful for a song like this. You shouldn't make memes out of something like this.
Yeah, I had goosebumps when he gave that line and it just broke down. So yeah, those were my
The line
thoughts.
that got me was the "You were my brother." He said that, and I just felt this weight on my shoulders. And
that killed me. I almost cried, but I already cried once this year. Wait, was Constance this year or last?
Yeah, it was this year.
I already cried
was
this year.
This year?
No, I think it was last year in December. Yeah,
I think
that was
so.
in December.
I think
okay, I'll cry on the next track or something and give you cry this year. I was like, I can't cry again this year, but then it was.
I've already cried once. That's enough.
Now for screams, his screams,
they were really good, and he didn't do any of that Mike Haranica
like the with the mixed in high sounding falsetto type.
Didn't do any of that. He did that a lot in Hurricane.
Yeah,
and I like it, but it is like once in a while, but it is kind of. I'm glad it wasn't in this because it really would not have.
His range in this song was magnificent. He was going all over. Yeah, a lot of lows. But he has such a unique sounding scream. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like he just sounds like him. I don't really know anyone else who sounds like him.
That's really how I got into Convictions, because when I got into him, I was listening to a lot of Radio U, and I heard him scream. It was Blood Brothers came on.
No, Brothers Blood.
Brothers Blood, yeah. I'm thinking of a different song. But yeah, it was, Brothers Blood, and I was like, dang, that's so different.
And that song itself is sneaking amazing. Now, for the bass tone, I think that could have had a little more low end, like on the parts where the guitar would stop and it was just the bass. One, I think it could have been turned up a little bit, and two, I think maybe a little more low end in there.
I'm all down for turning down the bass and letting it just like work its ninja powers, but when you're dealing with low guitars, the bass, because there's a lot of low end, and so you're like, it doesn't need to be any more low end, you might as well turn down the bass.
But you gotta EQ out that rumble and then use the bass.
Use the bass. The bass still needs to be your bass.
Bass still needs to be
The bass is the bass. You use the guitar for the bass because the bass is the bass.
All right,
Yeah.
that's all for this reaction. That was
Yeah.
Conviction is the Price of Grace. Go check it out. Stream their music a billion times. Get your grandma to stream their music. I know she'd like it. Subscribe and like if you like the video. And if you stayed this far. Peace out.